Hi, my name is Dominic Fernando. Again, I am with another video. Today, I'm going to discuss 10 ways on how to unfuck yourself. So, it might sound something absurd, odd, but I'm going to discuss 10 ways on how to unfuck yourself. Without dragging it further, I will start with the first. Number 1, stop being a people pleaser. And if you are trying to please everyone, that never works. And remember, Aristotle says, a friend to all is a friend to none. A friend to all is friend to none. I'll come up with a very concrete example, and just think that your boss or your immediate boss or your customer, whoever the person that you admire or you respect, and you think that he gives you promotion and all, and he wants you to smoke, or he wants you to go somewhere and have a drink, although you don't want to have a drink or smoke, but you give in to that. Can't help, because you got to please your boss to keep your job. So stop being a people pleaser. That's one of the ways to unfuck yourself. If everybody is okay with you, then there is something wrong with you. Then you have to re-examine yourself and check what's wrong. Because everybody likes me, then I'm a people pleaser. You should stop being one. Number 2, stop trying to be a perfectionist. Nobody is perfect on the face of the earth. Everybody is trying their level best, and you are trying your level best, and I'm trying my level best. That's what matters, not trying to be perfect, and we can't be perfect. There is also nothing wrong with us. We are trying our best. Remember one thing, there is nothing wrong with your life. Even a stopped clock is correct twice a day. Even a stopped clock is correct twice a day. So stop trying to be perfect. That way you can unfuck yourself. Number 3, avoid unnecessary regrets. Regret is a universal malady. We all have our own fair share of struggles. We have had a terrible past, or certain mistakes that we have made, and certain things we couldn't do in our life. Maybe education, marriage, and maybe you couldn't look after your parents before they died. We all have those problems, or a portion of regrets. And we also got to remember, we can't become the prisoner of our past. We can't become the prisoners of our pasts, but we can become the architect of our future. We can forge or form or create our future. We can't brood over the past. Just if you look at a vehicle, and the rear mirror is very small compared to the front mirror. You know why? Because the past is a very tiny part of our life. The front is what matters. Number 4, stop making excuses. Making excuses helps no one. Everybody has problems, struggles, and hurdles. Even if you take the richest person in the world, he too might have had the excuses or the reason for him to quit or to stop, but he kept on striving. That should be the goal or the morale that we all should possess. And we should always remember and engrave in our heart that making excuses helps no one. So stop making excuses. That way you can unfuck yourself. Number 5, don't let fear paralyze you. Fear is something, whenever we can start something new or get into something very strange, it's very natural the fear sets in. There are different types of fear, and the fear of failure we have, fear of rejection, and the fear of unknown. Also we have the fear of being laughed at by other people. If you're gonna give in to them, you won't be able to succeed. Whenever you find something fearing, frightening, rather than running away from your fear, you got to run towards your fear. When you embrace your fear, you can transcend that. You can go beyond your fear, and you will find that yourself that you overcame that. Remember, you should never let fear paralyze you at any cost. Number 6, stop putting things off. Stephen Pressfield, in his book The War of Art, he says, when we have a new project or something to do, rather than saying I'm not going to do, it's very usual for us to say that I'm going to do it tomorrow or next morning or next month. We don't say I'm not going to do that, but it's not going to happen even. Even if you take this video, I wanted to make it a month ago. I keep on procrastinating, keep on moving the goalpost forward, and I kept on doing that. And I also should remember and recall that should never let procrastination sets in. And if we give in to procrastination, it's going to kill our dream and our life gradually and eventually. Number 7, be comfortable in saying no to people and things. This might sound something very easy that you can say no to someone. But I have read and I have come across even the successful people in managerial positions, they find it hard to say no to people. And if you find that some regular weekend party with the boring people talking the same shit about other people you don't like, even though you don't like, you got to go. You can't say no to them. It's okay to say no to things and people, and then you will have a time to do your own things. That's one of the productive strategies. You should be able to say no to things and people. For instance, and you go to church on Sundays and you know the priest is saying the same boring, sleep-causing sermon, and he gives that, and you to keep on standing for no reason, you can quit it. I'm not saying not to go to church, but there are things, one of the examples I come across I wanted to share. Number 8, stop comparing yourself to others. Remember, your life and your path is unique to yourself. There was nobody in this world like you, and there will never be one either. We should always recall that we all are unique creatures. Certain things that we have, they are unique to ourselves, and comparing your day 1 with someone else's day 1000 is going to ruin your life strategically and gradually. So stop doing that. Number 9, take time to read. You don't think that I'm saying this. There are successful people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, to Elon Musk. They all are readers. I have read that Warren Buffett reads 500 pages per day. 500 pages per day. If he has that much of time to do that, who are we? That's a question. Also remember, reading a book is nothing but it's a matter of transferring knowledge from one brain to another. It's a matter of transferring knowledge from one brain to another. An author researches a subject for years and he concises that all the matters into one book, and he writes it, and you grab that knowledge within a week. Some people read within hours. So what a luxury. Another reminder, if you think you can't choose which book to start with, feel free to reach out to me. I can suggest and recommend books from fiction to non-fiction, whatever the genre you want to pick. Just reach out to me, I can definitely help you. Number 10 and the last, take time to relax and meditate if you can, or pray depending on your religion. Take time to relax. Socrates says an unexamined life is not worth living. We should do an introspection into ourselves. We should take time to relax. We have been busy or with people, with the mobile phone, with the TV. But my request is that we got to ponder over our life. What the hell I'm doing with my life? What's my future plan? Do I have a plan or a goal? That is my life being determined by the circumstances, or I myself is determining the circumstances in my life? So that's it from my end. 10 ways to unfuck yourself. Thanks for your patience and the time you spent listening to me and watching me, and have a good day.